We got a call from Waverly, Tennessee to repair a kitchen sink drain that was leaking in the crawl space. The drain was an 1.5 inch galvanized pipe that went into this cast iron T here, and the galvanized pipe rusted through on the bottom. You can see here, and the homeowner actually did the demo of the pipe and called us to go in with the new PVC for the drain. But this is what the pipe looked like. You could see why it was leaking in their crawl space, and just over time it deteriorated. We've got some commentary from the crawl space for the next few clips.
Okay, we're in the crawl space. I'm suited up. I've got my crawl suit on. I filled the bag up with everything that I thought we would use while we're in here. Some strapping to support the pipe we install, the drill to put the screws in, the snips to cut the strapping, glue and cleaner, tape measure, some lubricant for the pipe gasket we're going to use, Sawzall, some fittings, and some pipe. So it's everything that I think we're going to need. I'm going to try not to have to take any trips out of here and get this drain repair knocked out. So now that we're in the crawl space, we're looking at this cast iron T, and you can see there's still galvanized pipe serving as the kitchen drain that goes up through the floor, and then S-traps in the cabinet. I think that it would be nice to replace everything, including the galvanized going up and the S-trap, but for today, we're just gonna tie on to this existing galvanized. There's no integrity issues with it. We've looked it over, so we're gonna cut it and then tie in from the cast iron to this galvanized, and then in the future, if we need to come back and replace the pipe going through the floor and the piping in the cabinet, we'll be happy to do that. So this is a service weight hub gasket that'll go into the cast iron just like that, and then what it'll allow us to do is, this is a compression fitting, and so we'll stick our 1.5 inch PVC inside of this, and those ribs will be what catches the pipe and seals the drain, so we could use this to transition from cast iron to PVC. Okay, so we've got a bevel on the pipe that's gonna make it much easier to slide into that rubber gasket. This is the tool that we use to do that. It is a Reed pipe beveling tool. It'll bevel 1.5 inch T3 and 4. And this is what it looked like afterwards, just a slight little bevel to help us get it into the rubber. So we've got the pipe inserted, and it's a pretty good ways up to a floor joist, but we're gonna get some support on it so it's not relying on the connections under the kitchen sink to hold the weight of the drain.
When you're connecting the pipes in the crawl space, there's always a chance that you've jostled something in the cabinet, so we're leak checking just to make sure everything's all good. This is the gasket we put in the T with the pipe inserted. This is the overall repair. We were happy to help get this homeowner's kitchen sink draining again.